Hello and welcome to Friday with Fiona. It's quite hot today, so I apologise if you can hear the noise of my fan in the background. You might already have seen it was my birthday this week, also my husband's, also youngest granddaughter. July is a bit of a month for me. Next week, twin nieces, then my dad. So yeah, July is a fun month for birthdays. So I thought I've had this kit for a while and haven't done anything with it. It's called the Light the Candles kit and is focused on birthdays. Nice summery colours as well. Some Coastal Cabana. Oh, I love Coastal Cabana. Let's get that out of the way. And you get an ink spot, Coastal Cabana ink spot, and a little stamp set, which is great fun. So we've got some sentiments: hip hip hooray, light the candles and make a wish. Birthday wishes, happy birthday to you, today is your day. Lots of sentiments actually. Make a wish, wishing you a, and then happy birthday, and some little, I don't know what they are, not stars, but anyway, you'll see when I use them. So just fun. So I'm going to just make up. If I can open it, get the instructions out. I'm going to make, I think there's two different designs looking at the front. So I'm going to make one of each. Oh, look, I've got a block. Lovely. Love getting a block. And some gems. So that's great fun. Confetti. Maybe that's what that is supposed to look like. Come on, out you come. Right, okay. So what I really want is the instructions. These kits are incredible value for what you get. You can see they've got an ink spot. We've got a block. I mean, the blocks alone in the catalogue are, well, I could tell you, but they're not cheap. We've got, I think, enough to make 8 cards. 1, 2, yeah, 4 of each, and matching envelopes. And some die cuts as well as the stamp set. So some great fun and really, really good value for money. Just to let you know, I should have got it up on my iPad to show you, but the clearance rack was updated yesterday and there are some incredible bargains. A pack of 12 by 12 designer series paper, 48 sheets for £4.50, something like that. Some of the stamp sets are like £4. I haven't looked this morning. I put in a couple of orders yesterday for my customers, and they're just incredible bargains. So I would strongly advise you to have a look. Click on the link, it'll take you to my shop, and then just select the clearance rack. Also yesterday, some new online exclusives went on sale. Some Christmas and non-Christmas stuff, but some gorgeous things. Some ribbons, stamp sets, dies, and I'm planning to do a Christmas in July in a couple of weeks' time. So when my order comes, to share those with you. And last but not least, if you spend £45 or more in July, anytime between the 6th of July and 31st of July, you will earn a bonus coupon of £4.50, which you can then spend in August. So some great offers going. They will be posted later on. Okay, so I'm just going to get one each. So that's the envelope. Even got design on the inside and matching card base. I get all of these out. So there's my envelopes. I need one of those as well. It's really fun. Then here's some die cuts. So I'm going to have one of those, bit of cake. I've got some birthday cake downstairs. I'll be having that later. I think that must go over the top of it. Yay, cool. And then that one is presumably for the other card. And some candles. Oh, I see, they're the candles. Oh, lovely. Okay, so let me make some space, and then oh, look at that. Oh wow, some strips. That great. And some dots, blue dots. And then I've got another 2 cards. I'm going to make these 2 from the kit, and then I've got a couple of alternatives using completely different colours. Now, where did I put the instructions? Oh, there it is. So you can see, it should have some circles and some strips to stamp the sentiments. And like it's showing you there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the things to go around, and one in the middle, I assume, or the top. You need your glue dots. Let me find those strips that I need. Yes, there we go. Circles, Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and oh, some more cards, different cards. Oh wow, so there's 3. Oh, that's the card base, I beg your pardon. So 1 card base, 2 card bases. There we go. Let's put those out of the way. So let's do this one first. Now the sizing is slightly different to our normal card base. These are American sizes, but because it's a kit, it's all done for you. Look, you get a ruler on the instructions. How cool is that there? So I'm just going to fold that over, and then I need my cake. So that's just going to go straight on there. I'll use some seal for that. So these, I find these kits are great. I have quite a lot of time waiting around hospital appointments for my husband, and it's great. You can just take, you don't need to take the box, you can just pop them in a bag, but you can see you've got all your adhesives there for you. And that's glitter. Can you see that's really shimmery? And then that one gets raised up. Does it get raised up? Yes, it's showing me there that I need to put the strips around and cut them. So it's very clever. I'm just going to get my tweezers. These are great. Ah, that's the side you need to use because it's got the, I thought I was going to have to stamp that. It's got the candle on it, but okay, so going along the top there, and then you just pull that off. So it's double-sided adhesive, and it's even showing me where to put the adhesive. 2, 3. I'm going to just fill the gaps actually, because just to make sure it's on properly. I should have moved that one down a bit, but not to worry. Just snip it. I mean, this is great value. I think it's, I know our kits are going to go up in price soon because of, you know, the cost of products and everything's going up, but you can get it now while you can. Now, let's see, is it going to be, yeah, I might just pop a little bit in there. You know me, I don't like anything to be saggy. Put a bit across there. And then just cut a little bit. Just go on the other side. Now we do have these strips. I use them when I do shaker cards, but they're much bigger packs. That's a really good size. Looks like it's got a little mark on it. Let's just get my rubber. Okay. Take the backings off. And if you're in a hurry, these cards are really quick. Everything is there. You know, your card is already decorated. Once I've put this together, all I'm going to need to do is stamp my sentiment. So, right, now I've got to just line that up with my candle. There we go. Oh, okay, I should have done my stamping first, not to worry. rid of these. So, right, it's using the confetti. Whoops, put that on my block. Now it's Crystal Cabana, so I'm going to use my own ink pad to save open that spot. Because what I might do is put together a ad hoc kit and somebody can win that at some stage. By the way, if you're watching, I would love for you to give me some likes, some love, or even some shares, because it all helps my business. Okay, so let's just up here. Not ideal, probably best to do it before pop that onto the adhesive strips. Now, the sentiment they've used is "Happy birthday to you." Right, let's just clean that one. I do love these blocks. They're not quite as chunky as the original Stampin' Up ones. Right, I need a small banner and a circle. Okay, and I'll go on there, and we're going to stamp "Happy birthday to you." Let's take the confetti off. What I do with these stamp sets once I've used them and opened the kits is I have like an old wooden block case, and I just keep them all in there because they're quite small. So this one is saying "Happy birthday to you." And they make great gifts as well for beginner crafters. Can't see which way around. There we go. Happy birthday. Be better when I've got the ink on. Happy birthday to you. There we go. And that's just going to go across the banner with the dots. The easiest thing I find with the dots is to just push them off. Pop them on there. I'm going to put them underneath as well. Okay. Oh, where did that one go? Didn't stick on there. Disappeared. Okay, let's get another one. Okay. So I'm just going to pop my circle on there, and it's just going to go across the edge of the cake. Like that. And then a gem, they've popped a gem in the middle of the candle. Okay, there you go. How easy was that? Card number one. I can put it in either envelope. I think I'm going to mix and match the envelopes, so I'm going to pop it in that one. There we go. So how long did that take me? A few minutes. Really, really fun for a birthday. Okay, so the next one is this one, and my card base. Oh, there's that. It's stuck to my finger, that glue drop. Let's see if I can get it back on there. No. Yeah, right. No, it's stuck on. That's it. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so my card base, and this time I'm going to do my stamping before I stick it down to make sure that I get it okay. And this is a landscape one. So what stamping have we got? Right, we've got a long sentiment on this strip. Now if you find there's like little bits where you've where you've pulled it off, they're sticking out, and just snip them off. That's fine. And this one also has one of the Coastal Cabana little ones. So hip hip hooray, today's your day. Snip it off. Okay, so I'm just going to clean up one. Pop that back on. Right, and I want the hip hip hooray. Is it hip hip hooray, today's your day? That's quite long, so I'm going to put it on at an angle. Stamp that onto there. These grid papers, I'm loving them. They are available. They're on the online exclusives. And it's just so great to have inches and centimetres on the same side. Make sure it's nicely inked because the other one wasn't. Okay, and because it's such a pale colour anyway. Wow, it takes up the whole thing. Nice push, lovely clean block. Won't stay that way for long. There we go, hip hip hooray. That's going to go on, and then I'm just going to do the today's your day. And I'm going to be using that one again. Either that or happy birthday. Maybe the long happy birthday. Where's the today? Just going to go on there. Today is your day. Sometimes photopolymer is really difficult to see when you haven't got the ink on. Try and get that straight. There we go. Gosh, that ink is coming out all over the place. Right, so I've done my stamping. Then I need my instruction sheet. So that goes on flat. Lovely and glittery. So I'm going to put that on with seal. Lovely colours. I know it's discontinued now, but you've got polished pink and oh gosh, I can't even remember what it's called. The Mango Melody. I love that colour. But that's great. They're still around in the kits. Okay, and then this one is going to go on with the strips again. If I can find them. What did I do with the strips? Oh, there they are. So I need to get this one quite close to the edge so that it's not visible. There we go. That was the one I partly cut. Just checking on the screen. Okay, and another one down the side. I might need to snip this. It's very narrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to just snip that. And then pop that down there. That's better. And this one should then fill in the holes. Yeah, so we've had a really lovely week. A couple of lunches out, and weather was terrible at the beginning of the week, but it's so much better now. And I'm just going to put another one in the middle here. Stop it sagging. Okay, and then take the backing off, which is, if you've got long nails, you can probably do it. I haven't got any nails, so I'm doing it with my tweezers. Yeah, I think I've got loads of ice creams in the freezer and haven't been able to eat them the last week or so because it had gone so chilly. Be able to have those today. Right, so just going to line that up so it's over my candles. Oh, that's lovely. Actually, what I'm going to do, if I can get that up. No, I think I would suggest just in here, maybe putting some more, because I don't know if you can, sagging slightly, but that's okay. Right, and then my sentiments. Oh, I need a long blue one as well. Long navy one. I guess that's just to make it pop a bit. Can't wait to show you these alternatives I've got. I'm going to have to do some Facebook Fridays, not Facebook Friday, Friday with Fiona, because they were in the annual last year, and I haven't used them probably for a year. So it's the songbird, and in fact the ladybug might have been around longer than last year, I'm not sure. So I'm going to plan a couple of those, but for today you're getting one each with them. Right, so let's get this rubbish out of the way because it's distracting me. I meant to get one of the polka dot bins, but I forgot in my last order. I was so busy doing the clearance rack for people. So that's going to go along like that. Then that goes like that. I mean, you don't have to do the way they suggest. You can do it however you want. But right, so I'm going to pop some. It needs to be on the bottom part. Some seal. And that's going to go in the navy. So if you can see, I'm trying to line it up on my grid paper to get it to be straight. I was straddling two different types of squares, so it's not straight. It's just, that's the reason I used seal, because you can reposition as long as you don't push down too hard. Okay, there we go. And then that's going to go on there with, all right, it's a strip and dots, but I've used seal, so this one could have dots. Getting the backing off, I think, is the hardest. I know some people that really don't use these, they use their own. Other people love them. I was quite getting into them, but that was a bit tricky. So that's just going to go there. And then I'm going to pop a couple of strips. there you go. Some really lovely cards, very quick and easy, and you know, they've given you everything that you need to do it. So that's the 2 from the kit. Oh, now did they put gems in all of those? Yes, they did. So let's do the same. And then I will show you my 2 alternatives. Yeah, want to come up. Oh, come on, for goodness sake. You're annoying me now. Ugh. Yay, lovely. Okay, so there's card 2. Now the envelopes do match, but you can mix and match like I'm doing or whatever. So there we go. So that's the 2 from the kit. So you get 4 of each, and I think they are lovely for a birthday. That's great. So pop those to one side. Now the alternatives, I've used completely different colours, just because I could. So the first one, I'm using fresh freesia and some of the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, which is a huge pack, is 48 sheets. I've got an insert because it's a fresh freesia, so let's just pop that in. Okay, it's a regular card base, width of 10.5 by 29.6, scored in half at 14.8 because I wanted the landscape. This is 4.5 centimeters by 14.8, and I'm just going to pop that, oops, across the middle. It is double-sided. I think this is crushed curry, but I wanted the flowers with these. So it's Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia and crushed curry, and I'm going to use crushed curry. So I'm just going to eyeball that, try and, that's about halfway, and just overshooting a bit, so I'm just going to snip that off. So that. And then I've got a scalloped contours rectangle, and that's crushed curry, and a piece of white just to fit inside it. So I'm just going to pop that on, and then I'm going to do my stamping before I put my dimensionals. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're running out. Yeah, you are actually. My Seal Plus ran out yesterday, and I couldn't get to my drawer. I had so much rubbish in the way. Not literally rubbish, but okay. So I've just cut that piece of basic white to fit inside there. Now what am I going to put on there? I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put lots of confetti. Oh, didn't clean that. I do like the really long sentiments. I think they're quite different, quite fun. So I might do one of those along the bottom. I've got happy birthday and hip hip hooray. Or light the candles and make a wish. No, that doesn't go. Hip hip hooray. Kind of fits, but then actually this is, what am I doing with this one? This is my songbird. So I've punched him out using the Songbird Builder punch. I've just punched, again, it's a piece of delightfully eclectic paper. I've got my wing, and gosh, you know, it's so long since I've done these. I don't remember how to put them together. I think that goes like that, but on a little dimensional. Now, normally I would use cardstock, but I just thought for a change would actually go with. Now, oh my goodness, let me get the catalogue because I can't remember where that goes. So, Songbird, Sweet Songbirds, page 59. Oh, okay, yeah, so the big one does go there. And the little wing sticks out there. And the beak, probably should have done that in white. Let me punch that out in white, the beak. In fact, I think I'm going to punch the, I'm going to use one of these. There we go, it's white. And I'm just going to pop that on with a dot. There we go. Right. I definitely need to have a bit of a play with this because I really couldn't remember. And then I'm just going to pop some dimensionals on that one. There we go. And I'm going to stamp some confetti. I think use different colours. So that can come off. Today's your day. Stamp fresh freesia. Should have stamped before I put my songbird on. There we go. And then just some around the back here. Okay, that's underneath anyway, so that doesn't show. Right, that's my confetti. I think I might need to put little mini dimensional under his tail. And then I'm going to use Coastal Cabana. I know it's not in the, actually no, I'm not going to use Coastal Cabana. Yeah, I will use Coastal Cabana. I'm going to do one of the, I'm going to put one at either end, and I'm going to do one in Coastal Cabana and one in crushed curry. So the fresh freezer can go away. Right, that's the Coastal Cabana. And then I will just do crushed curry, I think. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do lemon rolly. I love this colour. Just think crushed curry might be a bit, we'll see. If not, I can go over it. So I'm just doing a little one. That will do. And then my sentiment. So just clean those. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use one of the circles. These backings are getting everywhere. They're driving me mad. I need to get rid of them. I should have got one of those little bins. Right. Now I want a circle. So it's going to have to be one of the smaller ones. And do you know what? I think I'm going to just quickly, what size circle is that? I think that's a fraction over an inch. So I'll get some crushed curry out. Now there are dies that you could do this with, but I've still got my old punches, circle punches. So let's try 1 1/4. Yeah, that fits on. Haven't been used for a while, so they're a bit blunt. I need to sharpen them with some foil. Just punch some foil, cooking foil. Right, so let's stamp in fresh freezer, I think, because that'd be clear to read. And I think happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's quite clear. That's good. Okay, so that can go on there with a dimensional, and then I will show you the last one. And some gems just at the top. And it kind of matched the crushed curry. One, two, I need to put a mini dimensional under his tail. And under there. I've kind of crushed it a bit because I lifted it to stamp, but with the dimensional should be okay. There we go. And then that is just going to go across there like that. And I'm going to just put it flat to save the exorbitant postage. I'm using Seal Plus to make sure it stays on. Just line it up in the middle. And a third gem can go. If I can get it off the sheet. That went flying. Okay, let's get another one. I'll just put it there. Oh, I'm going to put it there actually. I like that. Apologies for my songbird being a bit dented. Right, okay, and then last but not least, and I'm just going to clean these because I don't need these for my next one. My next one is a bit of a freestyling with a black pen, and I'm going to do one of the long sentences. Really fun. I like these long ones, they're fun. I'll just pop my confetti away. And my happy birthday to you. I mean, I just cannot get over this. Is such a bargain, this kit. Right, now, which one shall we use? Happy birthday. Yes, I think we'll use that one. I'll put it long ways across the middle again. And this time I'm going to stamp in probably real red. This is real red card base with a very vanilla insert. So let me pop that in first. I can hear a little boy lives across the road. I think they must have got a paddling pool or something in the garden because he's having a whale of a time and he's shrieking. Hopefully it's not being picked up by the mic. Right, okay, and then I've got another piece of very vanilla, which is also going to go on the front. And then again, I've used the delightfully eclectic designer series paper, and I've just punched using the ladybug builder punch. I've punched 2 bodies in the designer series paper. Then I have punched in vellum the wings, and then I've using the Give It a Whirl dies. I have just done a couple of little hearts. So I'm going to pop the wings on using these glue dots, and then that's where the heart goes. So they shouldn't. The glue dot shouldn't show up. That makes sense. Might not show up anyway, actually. So it's curved, so it goes around like the neck. There we go. And the same. It doesn't. Oh, it does show a fraction. But I think I'm going to do some classes with these because I had forgotten how cute they were. Okay, and then I've got my little real red hearts. To go over there. Come on, come off. There we go. I forgot to push that time. Now, because my designer series paper is black, I could just use these gems as they are, but I'm going to show you a little trick. Let's get my heart on. So I'm just going to take my, oh, I didn't use my, never mind. Take my black Stampin' Blend. I'm going to take the nib end and I'm just going to draw over a couple of these gems. So then You're getting the black, but you are also getting the shimmer from the gold, which is cool. Okay, so just give them a second to dry. What I might do while I'm waiting for that is I'll stamp my sentiment. I'm going to stamp that in real red. I'm just going to put some Versamark on first because it stops them getting too badly stained. When you're using particularly red, really stains photopolymer. Happy birthday. Just going to pop that at the bottom. There we go, and I need to clean that ASAP too. Yeah, it's stained. I might get some of it on. See, but that's okay because it's probably easier to see the sentiment now. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop my ladybugs. I'm just going to take my bone folder, give them a little bit of a curl at the wings can come up. Obviously when you post it they're going to go flat again, but bone folders have so many uses. Right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the dimensionals in the middle, down the middle, so that it will give a little bit of a curve to the body. Okay, so one, two should be enough actually. And I'm going to pop that one in there. And that one there. Now, there was a small sentiment, wasn't there, that I haven't used, I don't think. Wishing you a, today's your day. Make a wish and wishing you a. So I'm going to do wishing you a at the top. And I think I'll probably do that in, rather than doing it in Memento, I'm kind of using my Pebble Path is my go-to for, it's kind of a browny grey, but it's quite dark, so that should be perfect. Oops. I think desk cleaning is in order this afternoon. Wishing you a. Make sure that's straight. Oh, how cute is that? Love, love, love. I've got a pile of ink pads here. Right, now the other thing I was going to do, so I think my gems are dry, but we'll do this first. I've got a black micron pen, really fine, and I'm just going to do like a little trail. That one's following the other. This is also really good for if you wanted to have faux stitching on your cards, like go around the edge. There we go, just a little trail, and a happy birthday. And then I just think that's so cute. Right, gems, I just need to put my gems on. And I need these ones not to fly away. Come on. And just pop that in the middle of my heart. I find it easier to pick it up and slide it across. famous last words. Let's try and bend that. Oh, there we go. And then there we go. Oh, I love that. So all I've done is use the sentiment, but it's from the kit. I've used the gems, and it was so quick and easy. I'm not sure about my songbird. I think it might be better in cardstock, so I might remove that and replace it. But those are my two alternatives. And then in your actual kit, you would make 4 each of these two. So how cool is that? And it's really, really great. I'll just quickly see if I can get in and tell you how much that kit is, because I just think it is amazing value for money. Right, let's just see if I can get in. Oh, would you know, it's just refreshing. Typical. Come on. Right, I don't want the clearance rack. Menu, shop products, kit collection. There we go, card kits. Light the candles. Okay, it's in English or German or French, and it's £21 for the block, the strips, the cards, the embellishments. I think that is really good value for money. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's Stamping with Fiona, Friday with Fiona, sorry. I will be back next week. I am planning, we'll be planning now what's going forward. I have already got some Christmas bits. I'm going to do a Christmas in July. So watch this space. There should be a calendar posted soon with what's coming up. But thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.